Hello, I'm the Brick Bounty Hunter, and in this video I'm doing kind of what I did for the Velociraptor Playpin Poly Bag. I'm editing a set to make it even better than it was before. I recently bought the Millennium Falcon microfighter, and I mainly bought it for the Han Solo minifigure. I know to a lot of you he doesn't really stand out, but I just need one to replace my older minifigure that was kind of crumbling and getting old. So let me go ahead and show you how to modify the Millennium Falcon microfighter. This is the 2021 version. It takes two pieces if you're just doing a simple edit. Those two pieces would be a 1x1 wedge and I don't know what you call this, a 2x2 L bracket. I don't really know what you call this. I just have one lying around. Perhaps you do as well. You just stick this right there and booyah. That's the simple edit. Now for a little bit more advanced, to make it a little bit more chibi scale, I'm going to go ahead and remove this piece right here. I'm going to add some more 1x1 gray wedges. Now you can use two light grays, or if you're doing what I'm doing, you can have one light, one dark. Go ahead and lower the camera so you can see everything I'm doing. So that's another form of chibi scale, just making it a little bit more standing out. Now if you want to make it a little bit more film accurate while you're doing the chibi edit, you can go ahead, this isn't included in the set, use your part separator, take the bottom off, and now it has an accurate look with chibi-like features, such as the larger cannons on top, the slightly inaccurate cockpit, and just a few other features. So now that you have that, if you want to make it more of a display, you can in fact add some landing gear. For these I just used 1x1 studs, usually gray. I mixed gray and silver. You can also use, instead of having two 1x1 studs, you could use a 1x1, I don't think this is considered a tile, but just a 1x1 plate or square for the bottom to make it a little bit more landing gear-ish. I just decided to make it have cute little round landing gears, so you can make it look like this if you just want a small display or maybe a chibi scale toy. But if you want it to look like a display, well, I've been working on this one for a little bit. You take out these two red studs in the stud shooters. You move these back a stud space. Just do that real quick. You use one of these Technic pieces and you put in the spring-loaded shooter, or spring-loaded lasers into each one. It's a little tricky at first just because it's kind of weird, but I've been practicing before this video. So you put these spring pieces in here. I probably should have done that last now that I think about it. Then you take off all your landing gear, or just don't put it on if you're doing this edit. You're probably wondering why not put that on. Well, I'll show you what I'm doing on the bottom instead. I actually have two clear pieces, and you're going to want to put it, I believe, right about here. I don't quite remember where I put it last time, but you could put it like right here, and there you go. You got yourself kind of like a floating shooting Millennium Falcon at an angle. It looks really nice. I'm going to keep this on my shelf, except for when I'm playing with it, of course. but I'm gonna keep it on my shelf because it just looks so spiffy at that angle, shooting. Looks like it's in the middle of an action pose. I just really like it. So you can go ahead and do this edit as well. Thank you for watching. I'm the Brick Bouncy Hunter, out.